All right, my friends, we are back with more Stray Gods, and I'm gonna give a little bit of a brief recap because we are diving right into things. We don't have an opportunity to read our journals, but last session we went to the reliquary to just kind of see what happened, maybe see if we could feel out some of what Calliope witnessed before she was injured, and ended up looking at a mirror that was supposed to contact the Fates, but instead it summoned the Furies. So something's been sent after us, whether it's somebody or some law we broke, we're not sure. But Freddie sacrificed herself. And then Persephone revealed that if we could make it to Hades and claim the throne, that we could potentially bring Freddie back because she's there in Hades, as well as could maybe see who sent the Furies after Calliope. So, without further ado, we're gonna dive right into things. So this one didn't have like an opportunity, so I just paused it and we're jumping right back in.
Welcome to the real underworld.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Okay, I love that this has been part of Persephone's coloring the entire time. Like, look at her coat.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter.
What?
A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Interesting. But like costuming wise, I'm just taking a moment to obsess over this. Costuming wise, Persephone has like all of that maroon color, and then she has the coat that has that teal color that represents Hades, and so she's wearing it. Like she's taking the mantle. I love that. Like I love details like that. That makes my soul really happy. Okay, who's Orpheus?
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
Why haven't you
You
mentioned
didn't
it?
think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay, you can't just leave us. Okay. She just you'll see. It's bad that I like it a little bit.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
Oh. So intrigued by all of this. There's no bridge.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
I love him.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Core Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
I don't think that we should talk about Freddie. I don't think we should be with Persephone. We need to be our own person, and we need to claim who we are.
Hey there. I'm Grace, idol and last of the muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the muses and that you're very pretty. No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
Okay. I love that Persephone's like, state your case with determination, blah, blah, blah. And Caron's like, games? 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 She's pretty. Games? I love him. We can find something to play. We're gonna play to us.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him. See? You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him. Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
I love him. Ooh, are we gonna sing for him along the way?
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory.
The music's so good.
Up here in the water. I used to dream that this
Yes!
river would rise.
Persephone power ballad.
Tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddie, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or wrong. It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn. Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
Someone's coming. There's music floating through.
I recognize this
Someone's
voice.
coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
You
coming.
better be ready.
A wolf is waiting in the
He's a
tomb.
master of his
Someone's
craft.
coming.
We have to take back
It's a sing-off!
Falling at the
what is
moon.
mine.
Forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can bet he knows
enemies.
someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
I love him.
Yes, I've been. What happened to the music?
I have
Ooh.
been waiting for you, Persephone.
He took over the music.
You brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny. Welcome to my underworld.
Oh, I love
Let me
him
treat
as
you
a
to song.
villain.
A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests?
We're gonna challenge him.
Questions?
Are you really that good?
Do, down, out, loop it. I wouldn't say that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great. I wouldn't say that my timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm late.
But you can say that he's
The
the
best that's ever been. The best you've ever seen. The best you've ever heard. And I haven't even really sung a single word.
I love him.
I think I chose poorly.
Okay, just getting a gauge. Not your thing? Try again. Another request?
What's your problem with Persephone?
do, 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 loop it. Do, do, do.
She's not amused.
I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone, you stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never
No, Hades took it.
I see you now. Persephone won't turn my back. Won't turn my back. Turn my back on you again.
Also, if you can't hear it, it sounds like they're singing through masks, and I think that's
It wasn't
cool.
your fault. How are you to react? It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tete-a-tete is over.
Oh,
If
we didn't get to ask about Freddie.
What am I?
Queen, let's not lose our composure. The muse understands.
Well, I won't comply. I'd rather die.
We're gonna let
The
Persephone make her
throne was
case.
stolen. After I murdered the king, you should be grateful and thank me for everything. And yet you scream like a boy. You kick the ground. I was a slave.
Eurydice is gone because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was nothing I could do.
I saw your whispers, poison behind your
It
king.
wasn't me.
If I cannot have my revenge, you're the next best thing.
His bark is louder than anyone's bite, and he's no match for your godly might.
You're right. Killing is so unbecoming.
That's never stopped you before.
I did what I had to, Bard.
As do I, my former queen. As do I.
We're gonna hear his side too.
If it isn't your fault, who do I blame? I've become a shadow, almost forgotten my name. Held the flame for so long, now I don't know where to turn.
The candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn.
Persephone's gonna be so mad at me. I don't know if that was the right choice. That was split second.
You were told, but you won't face the fact that you're to blame. Persephone, you blew it. You must understand each other by now. All of this is getting kinda old. What a shame. There's the door, walk through it.
But I never got to have my revenge.
I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
Ooh. I'm nervous.
We have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
This would be fun, playing like a aggressive evil route and take the fucking throne. That would be, what an ending that would be. Okay, I might have to do that one time now that I know the game a little bit better, but.
All that going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair. There.
You dare.
Oh, she's so mad.
What gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
Ooh. 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 Oh, aggressive.
Look around you, Persephone. Hades is empty. That chair you wanted so badly, it doesn't matter anymore.
It mattered to me. I paid for that throne with tears and blood, Grace. With years of humiliation you know nothing about. I thought we could help each other, but no, you would rather lecture me.
Oof, I just ruined my chance with her romantically.
So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big demonstration.
There never was a plan.
My plan? It's exactly the same as it was before.
You've lost me.
Come on, Persephone. Do you expect me to believe you haven't been waiting for this since you met me? You wanted to do this, but you couldn't. You needed to convince me, to convince Apollo, to convince Hermes to help you. And for that, you'd say anything, right? You'd tell us there was a way to contact the fates.
Which there never was. You're correct.
And Freddie?
If the throne alone could bring somebody back from the dead, surely even Orpheus would have figured it out.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, do I? I'm pissed at her. So, like, I want to do the heartbreak thing, but. I'm not going
I
to.
should have realized it sooner, before we ever came here. I guess neither of us is as smart as we think we are.
And neither of us will get what we want today.
As opposed to your original plan, where that would have only been me.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Hey.
Freddie, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
we're gonna respect her decision on both ends. She chose to be involved, and she chose to do it. So I'm just gonna ask why.
But you sacrificed yourself. For me.
Well, yeah. I'd do anything for you, Grace. Hey, what was the alternative? I let the Furies kill you instead? That's not how this story ends.
This isn't a story, Fred.
Huh? You're wrong. It is a story. And you need to finish it. Without me. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Freddie saving the day. A bajillion times over. Why is Freddie the coolest?
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
Ooh.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hold on. I don't have any tissues within reach, and I don't want to ruin my makeup, and I'm crying.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. That's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
Interesting.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
What?
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you that? No. I don't suppose he could have.
What?
It's a long story.
Yeah, let's exercise our brain.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
I knew it! What have I
No.
said this whole time?
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Why me?
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
Oh. Ooh. I don't think we should. I think. Yeah.
I
move
don't
past
blame
it.
you, in case you're wondering.
You don't?
You didn't ask for all this to happen. You did the best you could, Calliope.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
Tell me about the prophecy.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
Probably.
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
It's about me too.
It doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
What?
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
Went to Pan.
you went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh, Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Oof. Do you blame?
Do you blame Athena for what she did?
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
Well, I blame her. And Apollo for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
What now?
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go.
Dang, the ranges.
Time to go. that you think you strayed, you will find your way. But it's time to go. It's time to go.
We need to let her go.
It's time to go. It was quick and so was I. I was not prepared to die, but Grace, I choose this, and I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
Freddie, I gave everything to watch you go.
I know.
Now it's time to go.
It's time to go.
Oh. Jeez, that was so difficult. Okay, oh my gosh. That was, first of all, amazing storytelling. But second of all, oh, I'm a little flabbergasted. The story is so good, but also heart-wrenching, and oh my goodness. Okay, well, the next chapter might be short just because I think we're kind of at the end here. The third act is always a little bit shorter than the rest, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, let me know what you liked, and we will see you all next time.